Hey guys, how's it going? Sel here. Welcome back to episode 7, I think, of the Ultimate Ironman series. We are sitting here at the Castle Wars teak tree. Could not find a world that had nobody in it, so I'm settling for crowding this tree with these other 3 fine folks here. Anyways, I am collecting some teak logs in order to make some house upgrades, so that we can store our pyromancer garbs as well as our skill cape, and in the future skill capes and other armor sets and outfits and what have you. So I'll be collecting things here and then heading over to the sawmill. Should probably list some other plans for the episode too, huh? So apart from the house upgrades, which are the first and foremost matter at hand, we're also going to probably do like a few miscellaneous things and then get to questing. So yeah, that's a very general thing, but questing often leads you down a rabbit trail of who knows what that we'll need to do in order to accomplish quests or get sidetracked by stuff and whatever else. So yeah, always in for a surprise. Alright, got the planks made and stopped on the way back to the house to buy some more Chronicle charges because they're probably going to be useful for quite a while still, and you don't lose them when you destroy the book, which is probably a thing that's going to happen when we do anything as an ultimate. So what are we looking for here? Costume rune, 50k. Gonna build it right there, nice and close to the entrance, because if we do need to move stuff, we can get rid of this and then got other stuff to worry about. Anyways, we're going to build the highest tier of things that we can here. Once we gotta grab our hammer and saw here. Good thing I made those, because I already forgot I needed them. As I was saying, going to build the highest tier of things we can here, including there. Sure, one of these takes 6. I hope I did the math right and got enough planks. This must be the one that costs 6. Yep. Almost made the wrong one. And this last one for now. I believe we'll have to take things out of certain things when we upgrade them later, but for now it'll be fine. And this one we can only put a few capes in, I believe. Anyways, only one that we have so far. And magic wardrobe. All of this minus the warm gloves, which I forgot wasn't part of the set, can go into there. Alright. That is quite a bit of space cleared up for when we actually need to equip other things. We can drop our axe at some point as well. And these we can trade in for more burnt pages, which we already have quite a few of. I think that's more than what you can put in the book, actually, which is a tad annoying, but only very slightly. So I'm probably taking a bit of a weird route with quests, but namely in that I have to do weird juggling stuff with the loading bag again before too long. I'm trying to get beats for Imp Catcher, and this guy told me to wait here. I assume he's going to try to trade me some stuff. And yeah. Alright, the interesting things that happen in this game. Alright, and apparently he's going for champion scroll, so let's all wish this guy luck. Alright, surprisingly the last beat did not take that long, so guess we're going on to down to the wizard's tower. Yeah. Well, go ahead and finish up Imp Catcher. I think this will get us an amulet of accuracy, but don't think we're going to use that. I ended up making a games necklace. I was going to make one while I made a sapphire amulet to make a amulet of magic, but I do not have the crafting level for that. It turns out you need 24, and I'm only 22. Oh. I guess I'll just use that. I thought this only affected range, but I guess that's in the unspoken version of RuneScape. Anyways, have another games necklace because this one is about to get used up. And we're kind of floating with a bunch of stuff in our inventory right now, and you'll see why momentarily. Alright, put down your pizza. We got an epic boss fight coming in. Should probably, I guess, pray defense? and magic attack. I have no idea what this thing maxes, but I assume that we're out of range of it. The wiki page is kind of terrible for this boss because it just links to a bunch of different things without giving you any information. Should probably have eaten before attacking that thing, but oh well. Hopefully we don't die here. Alright, we should be good now. These are the last two safe spottable ones, so yeah, we're in the clear. And that's that. Got up to 19 hit points just from the boss and up to 27 from the quest reward. Pretty solid, and should give us a better chance at surviving things until we get 43. Prayer, that is, which we are going to get from Holy Grail if all goes according to plan. It's been ages since I've done this quest on Old School, but there is Prince Alley Rescue. It's quite a bit shorter than I remember it being, actually, and quite a bit weirder than I remember it being. Is this guard supposed to be in here with him? I don't know if I've ever seen that, but that's kind of weird. I don't like the implication here. I never realized there's a journal entry that was different for running away, but I should really say he spared his life. Anyways, there's fight arena done, putting us to 38 thieving and 29 attack. It's a lot more attack XP than I remember it being. Huge. 24 levels from that. And I could have done this earlier from what thieving, but we were in the midst of the winter time situation. Also 650 total, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I'm kind of doing quests on the way to getting things to do other quests. Like, I want to do Death Plateau shortly, but to get some stuff, I was in the Grand Tree, so I was like, I might as well get the thing I need to start Recipe for Disaster. And in getting the Rotten Tomato, I'm heading down here to the Pillory area, and Fight Arena is on the way, so might as well do that. I'm doing, the main plan here is to do a bunch of quests that are inventory intensive, while my inventory is relatively free. So that's the reason behind Death Plateau and Prince Alley Rescue, and possibly a few other things too. I'm not quite sure yet. There's the first part of RFD, I guess. Thought I was supposed to get XP, but I guess not. Alright, I guess we'll go through the cutscene real quick before we get back to other things. I'm not going to record this whole thing, but I believe there are a few subquests we can do at the moment. I'll have to look into that, but I probably won't do them straight away. Alright, here should be Death Plateau finished. This quest is kind of an extra bit of a pain because you need to give an NPC 20 items in one go, unnoted. So that's one of the reasons I want to get this out of the way quickly. And that puts us up to 31 attack. Which means we could have used the Adamant Scimitar we got from the feud if we had done that later than we did. It has been too long since I played the Ultimate, like 5 days or something like that. I've just been busy on other stuff, and most of my other videos that I may or may not have uploaded by the time this goes up, but starting off with a quest here, continuing the questing spree with Ernest the Chicken. 61 quest points. It feels like so little, but, you know, there's a lot of quests, and we got a lot we're trying to accomplish even in this episode. And there's Vampire Slayer while we're in Draenor Manor. 3 more attack levels up to 34. And there's a Bronze Medhelm spawn here, which is actually useful for Black Knight's Fortress, so might as well take it. And there's Black Knight's Fortress. Pretty short quest. That's honestly not as bad as I remember it being for some reason. But it has probably been at least like 5, coming up on 6 years since I've done this quest, so. I forgot to mention this, but we got these cast runes from a maze random, and we're doing quests that involve combat, so we might as well use them, right? Holy crap, why are there so many people here doing this quest? And there's another guy that I think I stole the mercenary captain from outside. Why am I being attacked? Because I'm not a slave? Discrimination. Alright, we are finishing up Tourist Trap. You could tell this quest is like a RuneScape Classic era, because there are just random times you can fail at basic things like getting into a minecart. You can fail that 10 times in a row and take 10 damage in doing so. Or like you can fail to make the darts, etc, etc. Those are very like RuneScape Classic type things. Anyways, I'm going to pick the standard agility for both of my rewards here because I feel like agility is worse than smithing, and those are really the only two choices, in the early levels at least. Got it to 26 agility, which unlocks more quests for us, versus smithing. It might save us a bit of time overall, but honestly I'd rather just have the agility XP right now. And here we're going to be coming in with Dig Site, which is going to be a huge jump in mining levels, up to 33, and some nice Herblore XP as well. I actually have a plan for Herblore that we might not get to until the next episode, but it does involve the existing contents of the looting bag. Here is Merlin freed. I don't think that's the end of the quest though, so whoops. There's the end of the quest. 6 quest points. I think that's the most out of any quest. It might be tied with something, I'm not sure. I haven't been around for the new quest releases, but now we can do the Holy Grail, I believe. I don't think it had any other requirements, if I can actually remember the alphabet here. Yeah, you do have to go to Entrana for this for about 12 seconds, which means we need to die with our looting bag if we're going to do this. And if we are going to do that, I want to prepare to do a few other things as well after the fact. But for now, I think I might just go for it. There are a couple other times where we need less stuff in our looting bag, but realistically we're going to have to die with stuff and then get it all back again, like the looting bag and such anyways. So I guess it doesn't really bother me to do that multiple times. I think one reason I stopped playing for a few days was I was trying to like piece together in my head how I was going to do this all at once, and it was too much of an annoyance for me, honestly. So yeah, I think it's better just to break it up a bit and then do it over the course of multiple things. Well, I just stood around here for a while, planning things out. Completely lost my train of thought there for a second. Got a lamp, so I'm going to put that in rune crafting. I'm going to be putting those in rune crafting for now, just because I'll save the early, I don't know, it's kind of between Herblore and rune crafting in the early levels, and then eventually Herblore takes over as being the slower one once you get some of the faster rune crafting methods. But with all the herbs that I currently have, I'm just going to save those until I can make use of them, and then that'll make up for some of the early levels, and there are more early quests than rune crafting, although there's one big one that's like a huge chunk of rune craft XP, so that'll be nice. Alright, so we have started both Holy Grail and the Waterfall quest, and here's the plan as it exists in my mind right now. We're going to die here, drop all of our items, including our looting bag, onto the floor, and we are going to run over, go to Entrana for 2 seconds, talk to the guy from, or the guy and girl from Holy Grail. Then we are going to run back here, pick up our games necklace, go to the Barbarian outpost. Hopefully our pebble is here. If this isn't on the ground, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Haven't planned that far ahead, but hopefully it is. I'm not really, or it'll stay in our inventory, something like that, because it's untradeable, but I don't really know. I mean, can we drop this? Yeah, okay. Then run over to the tomb with some food. I'm actually going to cook some more of this before that happens. Actually not, that's going to be a huge pain and clutter the ground interface. So, run over there, get the urn and amulet, is up there? I think so. And then teleport back to Lumbridge, pick up all the junk, get a new looting bag, hopefully in not too long of a time, and then put all the stuff in it that we're going to put in it. Hopefully it goes to plan. That's phase 1 done, and our first trip to Entrana in a long time, not ever, but for a quest, yes, ever. Unfortunately, we'll have to go back there many times in the future. We're about 11 minutes in here, making pretty good time. I am just going to go finish up Waterfall completely. We got the amulet and the urn, so I am extremely tempted to push trying to do Recruitment Drive, but I think that's a little too greedy. it'll probably be like at least 20 minutes to finish up this quest and then go over there and start that one. And unfortunately, I don't have money to... I'm in like an extremely weird spot here. I would have to go to my death pile, pick up money, go to the makeover mage, and it would just be a huge mess because I can't... I'm one level short of teleporting Felidor, although I guess I could buy a Wizard's Mind Bomb while I'm there. I don't know, I'll have to mull it over, but kind of running short on time, so I'll have to see if that'll even work. Alright, this should be it. There we go, Waterfall is finally done after a bunch of other stuff they ended up doing, including our first 99, which is kind of crazy to me, but it's kind of how you do things on Ironman and old school, I guess. Anyways, huge quest out of the way. I don't think I'm going to risk finishing up... actually, hang on a minute. Is it possible that I can sell? I'm 100% going to attempt that real quick. I have to, right? I might be able to sell all the stuff I have here to be able to finish up the 3,000 gold I need for the makeover mage. I'm going to try that out real quick. Alright, it looks like it's not going to be anywhere near enough, so it was worth checking out though, just in case. Never mind, I completely forgot about the mithril seeds. I'm actually going to give this a shot. Oh, it's going to be so close, I gotta run. I mean, it's not going to be that close, I guess. It's mostly just about my looting bag luck is what I'm concerned about after episode 3 or whatever it was, 4 or 5, I don't even know anymore. Anyways, I guess I'm going to go attempt this, and it might end up being more effort as a result, but it's the risk I'm taking to try to cut a corner, which you probably shouldn't do if you're an Ultimate Ironman, but here I am. Alright, here we go. I got items on the table for 10 minutes. They're not critical though, they're food and runes, so... Alright. Easy one. Lets me talk for a minute too. Although maybe not best for the time. Actually, this might be one of the faster ones, honestly, which is kind of ironic. Yeah, so kind of stressful. We're at 22 minutes on the death count right now, so yeah. Woo. Okay. Axe, sword, mace. Anyways, I'll be back with an update later. No sweat. Just over 5 minutes. Let's go. Pretty nice levels there too. 17 to 20 Herbler and 27 agility. We might not even need to do the death shuffling thing at this point. I was thinking I would have to pick up all the non-combat items, die with them, then come back, pick up all the items from the first pile, which would only be combat items at that point, and then do the whole thing, because that would give me another half hour or so, but we're only 28 minutes in, so I don't think that'll be necessary. Wait a minute. I have no idea what world I died on. This could be bad. Oh no. Okay, bullet dodge there. It was the world one higher than the one I was on, fortunately. Guess I was pretty lucky on that one because I don't know if there's a way to check in Runelight whether there's like a death log or anything like that. So that could have been really bad. Should probably figure out where I can kill rats instead of continuing to kill thugs, but this is the fastest to the, or the closest thing to the death pile, so I'm just sticking with it for now. Holy crap, okay. Once again, we went 40 kills for that one? Pretty much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every time, except maybe not the first time, we've gotten a looting bag, we've gone over the drop rate by at least 10, so yeah, fun stuff. Especially when you're cutting it a little closer than you probably should. Had to make another trip up for more food and such, so that always clamps time by a decent amount. We're at 46 minutes now though, so not in like panic territory. I did get up to 37 magic and got another genie, so I put more into rune crafting. Almost 38 magic, actually. You've got to be kidding me. I didn't realize that when I used a single Tome of Fire, it would put both of them in it. Oh, I guess that's on me for not using the looting bag outside of Ultimate Ironman ever. I was planning on trading that in for pages, of course, so I would save a spot here. But I guess that's whatever. At that point, I'm going to put the rubies in, diamonds too. Everything else, actually, Marintil needs to go in there as well. Everything else I'm going to keep outside of the looting bag and end up using. I'm going to cut these. Actually, I can probably just make jewelry out of them and possibly elk them. Oh, I can only do a low elk right now, but that might be worth it. I'll have to check the numbers on that and see, but yeah, that's what the inventory is looking like right now. Did get an easy clue, which we can probably do. I will attempt to do that though. And we are going to attempt to use up some of these supplies. Well, not attempt, we are going to use them momentarily after we're done with questing, probably in the next episode actually. For now, I'm going to go finish up Holy Grail. And here we come with a landmark quest for the account. In a way, of the early game at least. Wait a minute. You're not the right sir. King, whoever. There we go. Alright, I know what I'm doing here, don't worry. Are you kidding me? I definitely thought that was okay, hang on. Pardon the chopper, as they call it. Up to 31 defense from level 1, 0 XP. And I got it to 42 prayer as well. Which means I forgot that my calculation to get to 43 prayer included Priest in Peril. So we will be doing that next episode. For now, though, going to end it off here with opening this easy clue that we were able to finish, and it was actually only 2 steps, which is quite nice, I would say. Alright, let's see what we got here. First ever clue scroll of any kind. Oh, we need to become a man again as well. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. How'd they know? Alright. Underwhelming loot for the first one, but can't expect much, right? Anyways, I am going to end the episode here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Did mostly questing, but we got a lot of important stuff out of the way. Definitely felt fun, I would say. I know that's kind of weird to say, but I like doing the UIM stuff of shuffling the loading bag a bit, as long as I don't go, ridiculously dry in the loading bag. But kind of like pushing the boundary and finishing up as much stuff as we can while our stuff's on the ground. Kind of fun compared to a lot of things in game. So, looting bag update. We'll have to handle this however the next time we do the shuffle. And next episode, quick stat updates as well. Just shy of 15 mil XP, which we will certainly get next episode. And during which we will be using up these supplies. So, I don't want to spoil too much other than that. Yeah, that's the gist of it. If you've enjoyed this episode, feel free to give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment or any sort of feedback you got. Thanks. See you around.